Princess Martha of Norway gave up the throne for a magician. Was it black magic or love? She is the Princess of Norway, Martha Louis. Her father is a king, and she descends from the British royal dynasty. She was living a happy life with her husband and the royal family. Then suddenly the news of her divorce is announced. A few months later, her ex-husband took his own life under mysterious circumstances, leaving behind 3 princesses. And she began seeing an African descent priest and magician who claims to see angels and have the ability to restore purity to females. Shocking everyone around the world, she declared that she was giving up her royal titles and responsibilities for him. So what is the dark secret behind this strange relationship? Was the Princess of Norway exposed to black magic? Princess Martha Louis was born on September 22, 1971. She is the first daughter of the King and Queen of Norway. While she was in university, she fell in love with her classmate, Ari Ben. He is Danish, and his parents are important people at Tufts College. In 2001, after finishing their studies, Princess Martha and Ari got engaged and had a beautiful wedding a few days later. 3 years into their marriage, they welcomed their first daughter, Maud Angelica, and later had 2 more girls, Leah Isadora in 2005 and Emma Tallulah in 2008. Even though they were busy being good parents, they stayed connected to people. Ari even started a fund for kids in need, named after their daughters. People loved them a lot, even more than the Norwegian king and queen, and they enjoyed going on trips together. When Princess Martha and Ari returned from their trip to America, the Norwegian people, who usually admired them, were shocked by the announcement. The royal palace revealed that Princess Martha and Ari were getting a divorce, and they agreed to share the care of their 3 daughters. This sudden news shocked everyone, and a few days later, everyone was astonished when the priest and magician shaman shared pictures of himself and Princess Martha, showing love and admiration. The news spread like wildfire. Shaman is not an ordinary person, but an American priest and magician, born in 1974. Whose father is of African descent and his mother is an Indian origin. So shaman who belonged to the ethnic race began to claim shamanism. And proudly declared he was the spiritual heir of his grandmother, who was a well-known priestess and witch. He talks about all of this in interviews. He claims to see angels and ghosts and to be able to restore girls' purity and cure cancer patients. The strange thing is that he actually started his career under the title of a spiritual healer, and was able to deal with major brands, designers, and Hollywood celebrities. And he had a special program in which he met people who had experienced paranormal activities in their lives. For all these reasons, the Norwegian people were surprised and rejected any relationship between their princess and shaman. A month after this uproar, Norwegian authorities announced that they found that Princess Martha's ex-husband took his own life in his apartment. The news shocked Norway when a young man, only 40 years old, chose to end his life, leaving 3 princesses without a father. His family mentioned that the divorce and Martha's relationship with shaman affected him, but he never expressed thoughts of taking his own life. In fact, he wanted to stay close to his daughters after the divorce. Despite family investigations, the cause of his demise is unclear. Strangely, Martha didn't go to her ex-husband's funeral, even though it was expected. Especially to support her daughters. Instead, she kept living her normal life with her new partner on an island. People even started to believe that she might be involved in witchcraft and sorcery. So they asked the king to step in and save the princess from her new partner before it was too late. To everyone's surprise, the king actually approved of Martha's relationship and fully trusted her decisions. This changed people's anger into fear. Suspicion grew that the royal family might be exposed to really harmful black magic. After all the controversies, Martha wanted shaman to be with her whenever she had important tasks to do. She said having him around made her feel safe, and she didn't want to be without him. This went on from 2017 until October 2022 when Martha officially said she wanted to marry Shaman, and they even shared pictures of their engagement. However, people didn't like this news at all. They were worried about the future of the Norwegian throne, thinking that Shaman might use the royal family's blood for black magic. This led to protests and calls for protecting the throne, making the situation worse. The Norwegian palace couldn't control things anymore. Martha then made an official statement, saying she was giving up all her duties and titles as a princess to marry Shaman. Her family approved of this decision. Martha became the first Norwegian princess to do this, choosing her heart over her throne. This surprised many, and there were strong accusations that she was under the influence of black magic. The whole royal family is now facing powerful and hidden forces, and the ones most affected are the young girls and the throne itself, which is in peril.